Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Kairos and welcome back once again to Let's Play Empire Total War, where we are trying to take over the Caribbean in the name of the Pirate Republic. Yes indeed, and we're doing pretty well actually. We've got this United Province fleet blockaded in this French port, so we've caught them with their trousers down there, and we are pretty much ready to march on Martinique here. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be our first land engagement, and there's not going to be a lot of land engagements for this campaign because, of course, it's a mostly naval-focused channel, and I've chosen a mostly naval-focused campaign as a result. So we are going to be mostly at sea, but in this case there might be a bit of musketry involved. So we'll see how we go. Let's just check the situation. I'm kind of lost as to what we were doing. Where were we last time? We managed to get... That's right. We managed to fight off down in Brazil here. We actually managed to fight off an entire fleet of Portuguese merchant ships that were stupid enough to try and chase us away. Now we've taken their ships, dismasted them, looted them, and we are we're not exactly in you know, perfect condition down here. Not exactly shipshape and Bristol fashion. So we need to head back, I think, up to the Americas and repair the Liberty, which has definitely earned its reputation as a fighting ship, even though it is technically a trader. So that's a start. Now what else do we need to do? We need to... Okay, that's good news. We can actually upgrade the Pirate Cove here to a... This is now Blackbeard's Cove, and that will unlock some things. Cannon, that filibusters. Yeah, we'll definitely want that. Or we could build a fort. I'm thinking which takes longer. They're both 6 turns. I'm thinking we should actually, even though it's a little bit more expensive, I'm thinking we should probably fortify Antigua, because Antigua is going to need... Now, I suppose there's no reason why we couldn't do both at once, but money is an issue. Let's actually start building both together. Why not? We have the money to spare. We really should be thinking about making sure we have a force ready to go here. And I'm not going to bother fortifying San Jose yet. We're going to leave that alone. And what we are going to do is think about... We've got a navy here. Of course, Bartholomew Roberts has joined the fray, and his ship is called the Royal Fortune. So we're actually going to rename her. She's a Royal Fortune called Royal Fortune. So there you go. We'll keep things authentic for now. There you are. So that is the Royal Fortune, which is, or was, Bartholomew Roberts' flagship. And she's going to be useful for helping us transport... Actually, we might need to repair that. Do we need to repair that? No, it's repaired. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go. We've got enough troops, I think, to make an attack. So we're going to load these guys up as well onto... Should we leave some musketeers behind? I don't think we're going to need all of the men. No one's defending this, so what we'll do is we'll just take as many pirates as we need. Let's have a couple of musketeers. That might be enough, you know.
Men, forward!
Let's load these on board the ships. So, whoops. Go to the navy here. Embark and disembark. We've already got 6 units here of some buccaneers. We've got some sailors free, and we have some African militia musketeers. So I think if we just if we load these guys on board, we should have more than enough men now to take out more than enough guns and swords to take out
Any
this
further orders?
the port at Martinique here. Question is whether we can embark them or not. Now, I'm not actually even sure. You might even be able to walk across land here, because some of these archipelagos are kind of close enough to each other that you can just take a piragua or something over. So we might not even need to embark and disembark. No, we do. I think we do need to... We can march down here. That's actually our plantation. We could probably upgrade that at some point. But, no, we do need the ships. So we're going to send the navy of this particular group of ships. Get them all. And we will drop off the men. Unfortunately, we're going to need that harbour. So that could be irritating. I'm not entirely sure whether we can land the troops here. This is just not a very easy place to disembark. Do we have an ability to... Yes, I think we can do that. So let's do this.
Come about.
There we go. There's enough room there.
Any orders?
But that should be our turn done.
Yes, sir.
Because we haven't used the port facilities, I mean, it wouldn't do us any good anyway, because this is an archipelago, and so this port is separate from the rest of this province here. So, but we have
Make ready
landed
for battle.
at least on the shores of Martinique, so we need to
Make ready.
get ourselves organised,
Where to, Captain?
and we're going to continue to leave the fleet here. They can raid.
All hands make ready.
They can raid away.
Orders.
Might need to turn that sound down a bit. There we go. They can raid away, get us some income while we're waiting.
Orders, Captain.
The Royal Fortune, I'm actually going to leave that up there for you, and if you want, you can pause that. I'm encouraging you to read some of this history here. I will see if I can find any videos on YouTube about Bartholomew Roberts. There's a couple of good pirate channels out there, and so maybe I'll add that to my list of readings below. We'll have a chat at some point about some of the texts I recommend you read. If you're interested in primary sources, the two sources that you want to look at, first of all, and these will be in my reading list below, will be Johnson's History of the Pirates, I think it's called, which is a contemporary source from the period, highly embellished, but it's the quintessential pirate history book, really. It's an Iliad for pirates, really. It's where all the famous stories come from. And then before that we had Escamelon's Buccaneers of America, I think it's called, which are the two main primary sources for everything we know about Caribbean piracy. So I would recommend you look at those. And there's actually free versions of those. You can listen to them because people have recorded them on LibriVox. And so I'll leave a link for you to check out. But that's enough babbling from me. I think we can pretty much end our turn at this point and see what happens. What happens next turn. I believe we still have a fleet down here in the Indies, still raiding away happily. So that's good news.
Fleet ready.
And they're actually taking out quite a lot of plunder, hopefully. So all good. Let's end our turn and see how we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Spanish have attacked us, and we have the advantage. We're outnumbered, but these are all brigs. Looks like they're being commanded by a Tadeo de Gurto, who is on board the San Lázaro. And, well, we have a battle on our hands, so it looks like the Royal Fortune's going to get tested out, along with this light frigate, the Araña Negra, and the galleon, which I have not yet renamed. I need to rename her at some point. Alright, let's head into battle and see if we can take this one... take these guys out. Alright, here we are, ready for battle. Here's our 5th rate, the Araña Negra. Beautiful model. And over here we have the Royal Fortune. I think I will rename that rather than Royal Fortune, we'll call it Royal Fortune, and then I'll just write Bart Roberts there so we know who's captaining. That would work better. Anyhow, they've done a great job with this mod. These are lovely models, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I don't think it's going to be that hard. We'll leave the race built over there. That's fine. And let's end deployment. Let's see. The wind is against us, which isn't great. So we might turn out towards the south, so we can actually. And shall I keep these guys in line? More or less, I think we're going to let them more or less fight on their own, but we'll form a rough line. I want maneuverability. I want to be able to keep the ships relatively apart so we can come at them from various sides. These brigs are not going to give us much trouble, and we are going to be firing ball at these guys. We're just going to... These are pirate hunters. They think they can take us out, but they have woefully underestimated the strength of our forces here. So I think they are in big trouble. Let's close and engage. Well, those brigs seem to be outranging us, so we're going to head in. We'll leave the race built there to draw their fire. There we go. The Aranyas just opened fire. We're going to cut straight through their line here, Nelson style. Keep moving. And the Royal Fortune is going to try and cut them off at their T. I'm not too concerned. I just want to break up their line. Let's go in. This way. Let's give her a broadside. Beautiful. That's the T. Should have got them to hold fire until... That's good, that's good, that's good. You can continue firing that ship there. Ow. Looks painful. We had to furl sails there. That's it. Come on, open fire. Beautiful. You might as well actually go with the wind, turn around. Well, this is going to look pretty spectacular close up. I'll have to remember to take a save a replay of this so we can look at some of the action close up. This is going to be a devastating volley. Let's continue this way. All right, give her a volley. Come on. That'll do it. We don't want to get too surrounded though, because this ship will start to panic. Maybe I should have used the... starboard broadside. Stop. Stand by. Bring her about. And fire. That'll do it. Okay, this ship's starting to panic. I may be being a little blasé here. We'll see how we go. It's going to be a long fight. Wow, okay, that was dramatic. We just had an enormous explosion. And she's gone. That ship is gone. I'm not sure which one that was. I didn't get a chance to look at the name tag, but I'd say that was the San Lázaro, because... Yep. Tadeo de Agurto has died. So that should help us a lot. I need to bring the... Oh, poor race built is taking the brunt of the fire. We need to get her across the T here. That was pretty dramatic. And these guys are doing really well at holding formation. And they... Yeah, she's routing. She's getting out of there. So we'll try and get the Royal... Oh no, we're on fire. Who's on fire? Or, no, that's, sorry, I thought that was, that's the routing symbol. I thought they were on fire there, or something. But, no, I'm confusing my games. That's a naval action thing. So, we should get a good broadside in here on both sides. Fire. Car bloody boom. We'll just continue along this line, and we should get another broadside in as well. Let's get in close and have a look at this. Ah, she's cutting across. Bring her about, come on. try and bring her about. It looks like she's surrendered. Yep, she's going down. This race build is getting out of there. Come on. Looks like they're skedaddling. We'll go after them. May even load some chain on this one here, see if we can slow her down. This is all... Assuming that race build doesn't sink. This is all going very well, although they're going to have some explaining to do once they get back to port. Alright, a couple of good volleys to the Vencedor here was enough to get her to surrender. So now we just have this one ship. Looks like she's accepted her fate and is turning around for one more ditch effort here. Let's try and cut across her bow to convince us to leave her alone. But it's not going to happen, no. Either you lay down your colours. We're firing muskets at her. Get ready. Still firing chain. That's fine. Use ball. Take her out. Bring about. Yeah, there she goes. Victory. Continue. See if we can get her to surrender. Use chain. Yeah, they're not happy. Let's see if we can get that. Which one's that? It's the Aranya. Get her around. This ship is still afloat, which is excellent. Yeah, she's not got a hope of escape now. Oh, those sound effects are brilliant. This is really enjoyable. I haven't enjoyed playing Empire Total War this much for a very, very long time indeed. And that's the end of her foremast. So she'll surrender any moment now. She's still routing at the moment, but let's board her. Prepare some brave shot here. You can hold your fire. I don't want to hit my own men. Now, we'll let the Royal Fortune do her thing. The Buccaneers on the deck are opening fire. And she surrendered. Very wise decision. Decisive victory. Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about. Why they attacked me with nothing but a fleet of brigs, I don't know. But they certainly regretted it. Those are some pirate hunters that are not going to be going home with with anyone to hang. As a matter of fact, they're at our mercy. So I think we may scupper their ships and send them back to their families in disgrace on longboats. But that worked out really well. Excellent work. All right, that's the end of that turn there. So where are we up to now? Turn 7. So we didn't get attacked again after that, but we did. Oh, good, the fleet's arrived, so we can head over there and send them off to port. Hopefully they'll get there in time. Off you go. So yes, we captured 2 brigs out of that, and both of them we just had them scuppered and took the treasure on board. And now we're ready. We're still blockading this port here, which is fine by me. They will have no choice but to come out of that port if we take Martinique. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, actually. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will move this fleet for now, and we'll actually start raiding. What will we do? There's not many trade routes to raid. Let's actually send this fleet here. How many ships are in here? We have a flagship here, which is a 5th rate. There's a 6th rate, brig, and a sloop.
Orders, Captain.
Probably worth...
Yes, Your Majesty.
There's the sloop Fancy, there's the Misere. Probably worth just putting the men in port for now.
Come about.
We're going to let them go if they want to go, although they'll probably attack this ship here. It's a bit of a silly decision, really, on my part. But I want these ships raiding. And also I'm thinking maybe it might be worth putting the Burgundy Fox and the Black Mackerel together. Let's actually take these two ships here from this fleet and put them in this main battle fleet. Now we're pretty strong now. Get the race built, which has taken some real damage. Actually, you know what? I'm a bit of an idiot. We really should be using these to raid the commerce. So we'll take these 4, get them to raid the commerce here. These ships need repairing because they've been in battle. Need to always remember to do that. So we will get this navy here, and we will repair each one. Make sure we do each one separately. How much do they cost to repair? Not that much, only a few. It'll be just a few hundred for repairs, and these two haven't been used yet, so all well and good. I think we'll be fine. I don't think these have been used in battle yet, so everything is good. And now comes the fun part. We have to what do we got here? Captain Kidd. Notorious Buccaneer William Kidd has finally been brought to justice on 5 counts of piracy and murder. Well, that's not good. Not for us. So that's one less famous pirate. It's now a new year, 1701. So I guess we have lost a famous buccaneer this year. But here we are, 1701, and this year is going to be the year that we sack Martinique.
Prepare for battle.
Not a chance in hell. We might demand their surrender, and I tell you what, if you surrender now, we'll occupy the town peacefully. If you don't, we'll loot everything. And so we demand your surrender. Surrender accepted. The defending force has complied with your demands. Thank you very much. Much obliged. And now we can repair. Despite the peaceful occupation, we have some repairs to do. Fantastic work. That is an excellent start. I was expecting a land battle there, but not so. I think what we might do then is actually cut this episode short. It's probably only going to be a shorter, 20-minute episode or so. But we did get a battle out of it, and all is well and good. We'll just finish off with this turn here. Just think about recruits. We will indeed repair that infrastructure. We'll build that. We need to kick that out of. I don't know how we're going to kick those ships out of a harbour here, but we will do that eventually. Trading port. That's not much use to us. We might delete that and replace it with a proper dockyard. So anyway, that will do for now, I think. All we're going to do is just recruit a couple more buccaneers here, just so we've got some men to defend our shores. Double check that everything's in order, make sure all the ships are being repaired, and that will do. We can now train cannon, it seems. I didn't know we could train cannon, but we should probably have some of those for next time, because cannon is always nice to have. Anyway, that will do for now. This has been Kairos. Thank you all very much for viewing.